America, good evening, great day.
Yes.
Good morning, whatever time of the day it is right now for you. Mm-hmm. Forget who I am right now. It's a holiday. It's a light skin holiday. It is Iceman weekend. I know Keyshawn Davis fought. It's still Iceman weekend. You understand? I know Michael Jackson movie broke records last week. It's Iceman weekend, light skin holiday, 3 albums, special episode. This is Respect the GOATs. I respect everybody's opinion on this table. I respect your opinion. I thank you for joining us today. So I'm going to do the introductions for my co-host, and then y'all know I got to bring somebody else out. Don't worry about it. Listen, we got Bare Naked Truth Network, Bare Naked Truth TV, Interview King himself. Coming soon, Bare Naked Truth TV, The Interrogation. I'm talking about your favorite, my favorite, your mama's favorite cousin is in the building.
What up? What up? Oh, you won't finish? My fault.
Nah, I was finished with the good stuff.
Oh, okay.
He's a Drake hater.
Wow.
This is the fans versus the haters.
Wow.
He's a Drake hater, so he on that side.
Hold on.
He's on that side.
Hold on. Before
We're not talking about it.
We'll talk about it.
Intro, sir.
Hey, man, it's your favorite cousin, man. Like you said, man. You know what I'm saying? The CEO of BET Network. Also coming soon, BET TV, The Interrogation. And then right after that, man, me and my boy Black, we running it back. Black Cousin, we will be back on deck. And trust me, you don't want to miss that either.
Yeah, that's a nice commercial.
You know
it's Iceman weekend. Shout
out to all my dark-skinned brothers
subscribe
out there.
to his YouTube. Subscribe to Kendrick if that's what you doing. Wow. Not this weekend for me. Wow. I'm a fan though.
Wow.
On my right, you might have heard him. You might have seen him at an event. He's your auntie. He's your mama's favorite host. Mm-hmm. If we talking about rapping, he's the greatest He's the greatest show on stage. Mm-hmm. If we talking about battle rapping, we talking about the sport of battle rap. He has several caskets on his record.
Several.
I'm talking about the greatest show on stage. Mr. Relationship Goats, Mr. Goat Bars and Verses himself. I'm talking about Jay Skizzle, man.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? And listen, I just want to correct something. He said, I don't respect all y'all opinions. It's just what it is.
Mr. Controversial himself.
I mean, some of y'all I do because y'all have great opinions and y'all have a right to have an opinion on certain topics. But we're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. Some know me as the greatest debater. You know, I've been the CEO of Hood Platinum. Mm-hmm. You know, we repping this GOATverse TV thing as a collective. Today, I have my, some brand partnerships on. U.S. Daniel, shout out to my man Queasy. I have on Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. You understand? And Oh Lord the brand, shout out to my man.
Certified.
Melvin Sincere, get that online. We got quick hits. So right now, I'm CEO Peter Gray's debater. Mm-hmm. However, I have a new personality that will be joining you once the Iceman discussion starts. So you let me know when I need to leave. He let me know when I need to leave and introduce my new personality. I'm not introducing him right now because not Iceman. I'm going to keep the specs on and I'm going to keep the U.S. Daniels hat. Right now, I'm a saint, but the villain's coming. He got to address some people. So I'm going to hand this show over to my incredibly talented co-host, favorite cousin, and we have quick hits, and then we get in the Iceman, and then I got homies from across the world I got to talk to. VA, Kansas City, California, New York, and guess who's missing? You right, Mr. Dr. Smoke himself. your favorite rapping principal. Nowhere to be found. Where is he? Oh, Iceman, he knew this was a holiday, right? He knew he was supposed to come to work, right? When he calls out today, so we gonna call him at home.
I think he got it. But see, some people don't. Some people don't celebrate pagan holidays.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right,
Quick hits. We gotta listen. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Good.
We gonna get to quick hits, and then we gonna get to this Iceman debate that I know y'all can't wait for. Keep the comments coming. Let's go.
Yeah, so we're going to make it real quick, man. First thing first, man, in Virginia news, for all of my people in Virginia, I just want to give y'all a quick rundown and a few questions in this quick hits. You know what I mean? All right, so check this out. Recently, Mayor Spanberger recently passed a major package of gun laws, including restrictions on certain semi-automatic firearms, expanded background checks, ghost gun restrictions, and additional safe storage laws. According to some supporters, they say these laws are about public safety and reducing gun violence. Critics argue the laws mainly affect legal gun owners, while criminals will still find ways to legally gain weapons. There are also reports that the Trump administration and gun right groups are considering or pursuing legal challenges against these laws. So first thing, man, I know.
Hold on, I got your back on this one.
Okay,
right?
help me out.
I got your back. So before we get to the questions,
some facts real quick.
There you go. I'm the fact checker today.
Appreciate it.
So the assault firearms and magazine ban is one of that and what that means is it makes it a class 1 misdemeanor to import, sell, manufacture, purchase, or transfer specific semi-automatic rifles and pistols. That bans the scale of magazines holding more than 15 rounds.
Okay, so them 30-round, 50-round drums ain't...
It's over. This is effective July 1st. There's also age restrictions. So they went back on that. There's also, college campuses should be automatic, right? I didn't know that wasn't a thing, but you can't have that on college campus, healthcare facilities, and safe storages. Now, one thing we want to keep in mind, and I'm gonna pass it right back to Cousin, is this doesn't affect an owner that previously had one. They're saying moving forward, it's after July 1, and you can't transfer ownership. You just got to keep it. And you got to kind of keep it in the crib. You can't.
That's right.
You can't come outside with it, but you can have it.
You can have it. No, it just especially here for a person that's a legal gun owner. I want to know, what does it prevent you from doing? Like, why would they be mad at this? Because what scenario or previous scenario that we've seen recently that something like that is needed from that type of long range?
I think one of the thing is, bro, with when it comes to guns is, you got your Second Amendment right. I think the Second Amendment right. And then on top of that too, man, some people is like, well, who knows what gonna happen? In this economy, you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. And it's like, you telling me I can't have this, but then I turn around and I look up and the government is buying up all these bullets, buying up all these. Like, what are y'all doing with them?
But that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
But my thing is, mind your business. Like, I be like, why are they worried about what the government has? Are they scared that the government's gonna turn the guns on them?
Hey, it's happened.
It ain't happened in my 40 years.
It's happened.
When?
It's happened before. That's how you get stuff like, man, but some of the stuff that happened over in Africa, man.
I'm talking about
like
here.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it can happen anywhere. I think people would rather be prepared, and then some people just like guns. I just want to go out here and just shoot out 60 rounds.
Them people, go to hell. Because I am saying, like they the problem. Like they the problem. Like I just don't understand. It's like the same people. Okay, it's hard to put in words.
Well, they say, what if they say, well, look. But here's the thing too. What if they say, well, look, bro, the criminals got them.
But that's the thing.
Little Tukey and them got 30 round, got switches and all that. They come in my house. I need something too.
This the problem. These laws, I say two things to that. These laws are to the point that when they catch them, they going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? The second thing is, anybody that knows, if you not involved, the civilians are safe 9 times out of 10. Civilians, because
I
this
know
the
these
thing.
youngins crashing out now, bro.
But they only crashing out on people that they're involved with in the same area.
I know they should have crashed out on,
think
but I
about
ain't gonna
this.
say it.
Yeah, I've been, man, if you ever lived in the hood for more than 10 years, you know who be the safest people in the hood?
The old folks.
And the white people. Nobody messes with them.
You know why? You know why? And 9 times out of 10, most black people ain't gonna mess with white people. Cause we know if we mess with them, we gonna get a harder sentence than what we would if we mess with our own people.
Exactly. They soft. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't nobody mess with them. We mess with who we know. And the problem is like if I don't know what's in their crib and I don't know what they into, well, we not kicking in that joint. We don't know what's going on. But if we know, we know they like us, they got guns, we coming in with ours. You know what I'm saying? We coming in prepared for that. So it's like the people they don't know about is who they leave alone. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, mind your business.
I might need my 30 rounds just in case you do it. I don't know. And okay, well, somebody gonna come in and find out.
Like
you know what I mean?
It's crazy to me because it's people with way more money than us that never have to worry about getting robbed because they don't walk around with them showing the money. Or pretending
they're not even in those areas. So a lot of times they're safe on that nature. But
those are the people that's part of the NRA. Those are the people that's making the biggest fuss. Because we not make people around that I know, they not making the biggest fuss because half of them don't even got guns that's legally owned.
And that's the problem.
It's the people in the burbs.
So that's actually the first question.
That's what I'm saying. The people that's in the burbs, they're the ones that's
so that's actually the first question because like, do you think this actually reduces violence or does it mainly affect the legal gun owners? And the thing is, it mainly affects those who are legal. Because once again, a criminal don't care about the laws.
Yeah.
That's why they criminals.
Yeah.
F them laws. I'ma still do it. I'ma get it if I get caught. Hey, what they say, I'd rather get caught with it than caught without it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my second question for that though is at what point does public safety become government overreach?
What do you mean by government overreach?
Whereas government is doing too much interfering within the people's lives in the midst of safety. And that's kind of a loaded question because sometimes we will set our own selves up to tell them to come in and do something. Like people hear about the gun violence, right? And then they'll say, hey man, we need more police out here. We need more safety. We need more of this. And then when you get it, it's like, hey, hold up though. Yeah, you went too far.
You're right.
You're doing too much.
You're right.
Why you need to know what I'm doing in my house? Well, you asked for safety.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't ask for one and not the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta have some kind of ground, but it's gonna come a point, bro. And I see this. You know, you see this in movies where the people ask for so much that soon as you're gonna have more things like martial law, strictly enforced curfews and all that, like they had at the beach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was happy they did it because you got to think about this. Nobody cares until it's somebody close to them.
Exactly.
So if it's somebody close to them or like the business owners, I was mad at them because all the shootings at first y'all was flooding it down. They was spending money. Y'all weren't saying nothing. Y'all didn't care about what was going on until they said, shut down at 9. Y'all can't make no money now. Yeah. Now y'all want to talk. Y'all want to show up to meetings. Y'all didn't care because y'all sons and daughters weren't out there. Because you told them, hey, y'all better not be out here. But you collecting our money. You getting that money they spending. That's all they really cared about. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. So it's like at some point we have to go above. If like say that we call them the YNs, we gonna say the YPs, the young people. They out there wilding out. You're doing everything to let them know we not playing, and they still don't stop. So now you got to say, who can I go above? Now, if they under 17, you can go to their parents. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start scaring people to make it trickle down. Yeah. So if what happened was they said, okay, y'all not listening. Let's go to the people that y'all trying to spend money with, the businesses. And then they start getting on them. Now the businesses are going to start trickling down. That's what they were trying to accomplish. They trying to accomplish because somebody had a great point. I agree with it. I think they need to change the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like change the promoters. Like maybe they do need to have some input. Now I know the business owners ain't gonna like this, but maybe they do need to. Y'all need to check with us before y'all let this person get the club for the night to throw a party. Because of the simple fact, I think they need to basically turn that area into Peabody's. Every club. Peabody's.
That's
crazy.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look, they tried to change the atmosphere at the beach, man. I don't know if y'all remember, but years back they was like cutting on more lights and having the soft music playing, and
that don't scare
streets.
us. That don't scare us. You know what I'm
They
saying?
was trying to make y'all be
The
more
clubs,
relaxed. You know what I'm
the
saying?
clubs, change the DJs, change all that. Just do that for a weekend and watch
man.
how you see we ain't. And I'm saying we, y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't coming down there. We not down there. We not gonna be in there in no club listening to Z104 all night.
Hey
You know
man,
what I'm
no, don't do that, because then they gonna start trying to come to Waterside. Why I be hanging out there?
Hey,
stay at the beach,
look,
man.
man,
Stay at the beach, bro.
Waterside used to be crazy too. They
Yeah,
just cleaned it up.
Hey,
They
stay at
got,
the
they got
beach,
rid of all the
man.
clubs.
You know what I'm saying?
What else
But
you got? Quick hits.
I got
baby.
so look, we're gonna talk about
You know what
Keyshawn
season it
Davis
is.
real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? He did win this fight the other night.
yeah.
But prior to the fight is what I want to talk about, man. So
what happened?
you know, he missed the weigh again, missed the weigh-in again.
Did
for
he
his
really?
Fight. He did miss it
By .1.
about 0.1 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, since this isn't the first issue like this of his career, I'm thinking people are starting to wonder like if this could affect trust from like promoters and opponents and fans and stuff like that. So my question is, at what point does this become an issue or a real concern instead of just a mistake?
If it was more than .1, yeah, we can have this talk.
Okay.
But at .1, for the people that did pretty good in school, because a lot of people online,
They don't know what
crazy.
0.1 is.
Yeah, they was going
They
crazy.
think it's
They
a
thought it
whole
was a whole
pound.
pound.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I think
it's a
that was-
tenth
Yeah.
of a pound.
But
When you step on that scale and they say you 235.3, that's
Yeah.
0.3 of a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So .1, I mean, I'm not going to say why I'm so familiar with weights and scales,
Mm-hmm.
but, you know what I'm saying, .1
Crazy.
is nothing.
Yeah.
I do think that they do need to bring somebody in, just because it was twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They need to bring somebody
And that's
in,
what we
and they
talking
need
about
to
here.
have somebody that's a little more tight on him. And to the point where next fight, you need to be 3 pounds under. Like, you just, like, it need to be that strict. It need to be that, like, it needs to be no cut corners. If you around him and y'all, like, I just have somebody real quiet, just ride around with him. And the first person say, let's stop at Wendy's, you fired, you get out of here, you can't even be around here no more for the next couple months. Like, it needs to be that tough. You know what I'm saying? Somebody around him, just the
Gotcha.
minor things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because that's what makes that difference. you know?
yeah, and it needs to be a lot more discipline. But .1 is nothing. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah.
And what about, I want to hear from you, man. Do you think he should move up in his weight class before this becomes a bigger issue?
I don't really know, man. I mean, possibly. I'm not sure with whatever aligns with Keyshawn Davis goals. I think at this point, I do think what happened at the last fight affected the box office for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's nothing you can do about that. That's just business.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looked great on TV. You know what I'm saying? Which counts. He looked like he changed his attitude around. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like
all
the song choice for the intro.
yeah, all
That
the
was good PR.
all the
Well,
all
what
the
was it? Because you know I was at
He had the
Lion King
sisters
last night, so I missed
sing.
a lot. But what happened?
Okay, he had the sister sing, and then he came out to was it Stomp? Do you want a revolution? Nah, do you want a revolution?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin, yeah. And he whoever his PR is, I'm looking at the camera. Great job.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw he didn't have, and shout out to all my I don't like to say local, regional, soon to be national and worldwide artists.
There
Let's
you
say
go.
Indy.
I
Let's say
know,
Indy.
I know that everybody was like, who from the town is he come out to? Nah, that was the perfect thing. After what happened with the fight and all that stuff, allegedly, that was the perfect thing. I think that was real good to see that. I do agree with you, P. I think that people that spent money and then at the last minute found out that he wasn't gonna be able to fight, I think that did hurt the box office.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But the good thing about situations and the short attention span of this generation is hopefully they see this, and I think he may need to make a statement, even though it's, you know what I'm saying, for the money purposes on the .1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should move up though.
Okay.
Not right now. I'm a little scared at that. Like, you know how somebody move up.
Like Roy Jones.
Yeah, and then, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, one of them power punches hit you and be like, ooh, it's a different story.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
slide
saying?
back down.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
But
you.
he's great. He's great. I see nothing but amazing things in his future. And I want to say this, man. I didn't see him do this yet, and I'm hoping he doesn't. After that last situation, the alleged fight and all that stuff in the background, and even the weight loss, it was a lot of people that wrote him off.
Yeah.
That said, I knew this, and they, the talk. I don't want him to address them. I don't want him to go Drake. You know what I'm saying? Don't address them.
Oh,
don't say.
We about to
look at
go
me
Drake
now.
in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Don't say what did I miss. Don't talk to them. Just appreciate the ones who stood by you, and still let the ones that did that. Y'all can still get back on the bandwagon and rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Because the taking ownership of, I messed up. I messed up, and I don't blame you because I should have known better. And now that we back on course, we rocking. I think that's the approach I want him to take. And you know what I'm saying? Because people want to support him. People are proud of him. And I want him to not show bitterness. And I'm glad. I'm liking the humbleness that I'm seeing from him, and the business acumen. You know what I'm saying? Even with the slam, I did like the slam too.
I was about to ask about that.
I like the slam. The slam was crazy.
That was Norfolk City coming out.
Slam was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely the same thing, man. I definitely want to see what this young brother has coming up. He definitely has the potential to do something the city has never seen before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want nothing but the best for him. You know what I'm saying? So
we absolutely want to see him
things like this don't continue to happen. But I would say he definitely needs somebody strict in this corner to be like, hey, bro, because I'm like this. If we all a crew, and let's say this is the bag right here, I can't fuck the bag. I can't mess the bag up. You know what I'm saying? I got passing it real quick.
Money, that's
I got passing it real quick. Yeah. Can't mess the bag up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, somebody has to be there to be like, bro, look, you there, stop.
Yeah.
I don't care. Hey, don't drink that last bottle of water before you go get on that scale, bro.
Good,
like, you know what I mean? You gotta chill.
Sometimes we can't go to the restaurant right now.
You know what I mean? Hey, bro, wait after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Celebrate your victory with that. You know.
And maybe you know what's good, and I think this will be good for promotion and marketing too. I think they should publicly announce and bring in a nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? They should do that, and that even shows, like, if I'm somebody that's looking to pay top dollar for his next fight, once I see that, you know what I'm saying, let it be one of them gurus or somebody that people know, and you know what I'm saying, that'll make the news. Oh, you bringing in them? Oh, they getting serious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bringing a nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? Let them do a little promo. You know what I'm saying? Talking about health and you know what I'm saying, do this and like show that, because we know the fighting is there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Definitely. We just want to see if the discipline is there, and he could turn this into a good. But point one, definitely not nothing to trip over.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna make that. When they said he had 2 hours, I'm like, he got that.
The consecutive,
that's the
being
thing we're looking at.
Yeah, and just let them know. I promise y'all, this won't happen again. That was just a glitch in the matrix.
A blunder. I understand. All right. Yeah. Now let's get it to it, man. So look, we're going to talk about what y'all tuned in for. Apparently P has a special personality that's been waiting outside the door. We're going to invite him in for this segment where we talk about the Iceman and all of that good stuff. So you want me to give you my disclaimer real quick, or you want to bring your guest in first? Bring your guest in first, man. Then we'll talk about what's really going on in this joint.
Let me open the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the respected hip-hop generation of many opinions and some hate, some love, it's been a weekend. Now, last time,
bringing props. You ain't tell nobody this.
Last time,
you ain't tell nobody this.
Last time, you know, y'all know, I went to Punta Cana.
Didn't I call it? I said Dominican
I went to
P.
Punta Cana.
Oh, no.
Take
it back.
I went to Punta Cana and had an amazing time.
Go get him.
And I was Dominican P, right?
Yeah, take him back.
That's what I was, right?
Okay.
And I had a blast.
Principal back up here.
And I had a blast, right?
Oh, man.
Hold on. But it's Iceman season. It's Iceman season, right?
So what you got?
So I was watching the Keyshawn fight. And then I just reminisced again, right? So, you wasn't here yet.
Okay.
But he was here, and he knew when Keyshawn had his moment, and Mike Vick Norfolk State took over. I was Norfolk City P.
Yeah.
I was Shark City P.
Okay.
That's where I was at, right? But today,
We didn't like that in the beach, but we understood. So he was.
But
still
We ain't like it in the studio.
good. He was still good.
We like it in the
Listen,
studio. We was like, yeah,
I was
that
Norfolk
ain't
City
it.
P.
And he went there, so he good.
I was
He
Norfolk
went
City
Norfolk
P. Every time there's a historic moment or some like an impact, it just
Better not be Iceman
it just
P. I'm gonna tell you
today.
Iceman P better not be coming out.
Hold up. Let me get
I know that.
let me get right.
Look at
I
him.
know that. Let
me get right.
Iceman P better not
Let
be
me
coming
get
out
right.
that bag, bro.
Let me get right.
I know that.
It's cold outside, y'all. It's cold outside. It's real.
Wow.
It's very
What did I miss?
cold outside.
Okay.
Today.
That's probably why that young
Hold on,
outside
hold on,
had
hold on.
that
I can't-
winter
I
jacket
can't-
on.
Yeah.
I gotta do this
He was
right.
probably listening to Iceman.
I gotta do this right.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord, it's love, but I got to be the villain today, baby.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to Sick Mike. I gotta be the villain today,
Okay.
and I am OVOP.
Oh, my God.
Let the owls come in the chat. Where the owls at? Where are the owls?
I don't got to add.
Iceman P, OVOP is in the building.
So I ain't
Let's
gotta
go,
ask you
chat.
What you thought about?
Let's
what you
go,
thought
chat.
about it.
Let's go, chat. That's what we asking. Let's go, chat. All right?
I was wondering what you thought about it.
We addressed 3 things, and I'm done. And then y'all can, we could do. I got calls to make. I got Kansas City connects to talk to. California connects. New York connects. Atlanta connects. Everybody wants to talk. Shout out to 456. Battle.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to talk.
He want to talk.
Yeah.
I don't know if Killer from
I was
Kentucky.
supposed to
I don't
hit
know
him
if they're gonna
too.
show up.
Yeah.
I got numbers here. Double X, I'm calling you. I'm calling you because you asleep. Okay? What we talking about this weekend? Light Skin Holiday, Iceman weekend. We talking about a record-breaking weekend. Okay? Record-breaking weekend. Let's talk about the streaming records. Most streamed album. Did I say album? My bad. Albums. Put the S on it. 3 albums in a day. Okay? All right? Most streamed artists. In a day. When I'm doing this, fellas, just go ahead and share the live. We also
what I'm
live.
doing. That's
We
what I'm
gonna go
doing.
live on GoVerse TV.
That's what I'm
Download
doing.
the app GoVerse TV. Download, it's free. Download the app so you can get some of this vibe. I'm OVOP today. I'm here. All right? All right? Now let's talk about the music. He gave the fans what they want. Haters, be quiet. Did I hear a hater? Be quiet. I can hear you in the chat. Be quiet. He gave the fans what they want. Okay? He pulled out. Okay, I know he's the singer. He pulled out. I know it's a gun band. He pulled out his pistol. His semi-automatic. Bang! LeBron. Bang! Kendrick. Doop, doop, doop. J. Cole. Boom, 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 boom. Pusha T. Pharrell. Bow, bow. DJ Mustard. Bang. Oh, Joe Budden, you should have stayed out. You caught a leg shot. Dr. Dre.
I'm not mad at
Whap,
what you're
whap,
saying.
whap.
I'm not mad at
Lucian. He runs the company. Oh, you in the way, Janice? Bop. Hit Janice. She works in the A&R department. Janice STFU. Bang. Lucius, you behind her. Bang.
Woo. Yeah, this
Ross, you said something?
is hilarious.
Whap.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh. Hove, move out the. All right, Hove. Bang.
I'm not
I
mad
tried to
at
tell Hove. He tried to tell Hove, slide over a little bit, Hove. Are you going to give him the Super Bowl? Bang, leg shot. ASAP Rocky. Your baby mama didn't post your single. Where she at? Where she at? Bow. ASAP Rocky.
That's her fault, man.
Bow. Did I miss anybody? Pharrell. Bow. Khaled. You need rent free Palestine. Bow. Bow. Okay? Let's talk about business. And I'm done.
That's what
Let's talk about business.
That's actually where I want to go. You know what? Before we go,
Let's talk about. Can I get with? Let me do business. OVOP is quiet.
Okay.
All right, then we're gonna hear from the hater. We got it. We got it. Business wise, let's talk about the strategy. He owed UMG, that's Universal Music, for those at home, 3 albums.
Hey, before you go there, let me ask my question though, because I want to make sure we flow in line. So that was my first question about this whole rollout. Actually, was Iceman the real Drake album, or was it a contract fulfillment? Let's talk about it.
Well, if you take the 3 albums and you take the first letter, it describes it as him. All right? So Iceman and the other 2 albums fulfills the contract. He owed 3. He gave them all 3 on the same day. All of them are #1 albums. That's why he said it's a B on the table. Now, strategically,
that's what
true.
I thought it was years though, but it's albums.
It's albums, yeah.
Okay.
In true light skin fat, it's always albums. The thing is, let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you how. Listen, sometimes you got to see the genius of a light skinned person. You know what I mean? Light skinned person save the country. Don't forget Obama. Listen. So what he did, right? Is, I know, y'all hated it. He sued the company. Y'all hated that, right? Because he sued Kendrick Lamar.
No.
He sued Kendrick Lamar.
No, hold on.
No.
Before you go there.
I'm talking contract, though. Watch this.
Hold on.
Watch
Okay,
this.
let me see if you can say the same thing I'm about to say.
Watch this.
Because I won't.
So, when he sued the company, they're at odds. We can no longer have regular conversations. So you tell me to drop an album. If I drop 3, I'm done. See, we beefing. You can't stop nothing now. Hey man, drop. If you look at it, it's licensed through. It's a partnership with OVO. So if I drop my obligation on the same day, they all go #1. They fulfill the financial contract, and I fulfill what I owed you musically through the art. Okay. I'm done, baby.
And see, now my thing with that, bro. I wasn't mad about him suing the label. It was when he was like, "Oh, y'all." It was when he brought the whole battle with K-Dot into the lawsuit. Yeah. That was the joint. But looking back at it now, if that was a contract move, I get it. I needed something to blame in order to blame y'all. Because I couldn't blame y'all directly, so I had to pull y'all in. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, yeah, y'all let this happen, but y'all was supporting him, but y'all supposed to be supporting me. We the same label. Okay, I don't like that, so here's what I'm going to do. I want out my contract.
That's what it's.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch this.
It was a K-Dot was sadly an innocent bystander in that point.
Yeah. There you go.
But he was a pawn. He was a pawn in a bigger game.
There you go.
At that point,
I think my biggest problem was with the lawsuit, because I'm gonna say it like this, and I feel like I'm one of the most unbiased, reliable opinions on this Drake album, because I don't like Drake. I like the music maker person. But I don't like Drake. I used to be a huge fan of his. But over the years, and I can say the top 3 reasons. Petty or not, the duck lip pics. That's not man stuff. I want to say ish, but that's not man stuff. The fingernail paintings. That's zesty and gay. That's not man stuff. And then the lawsuit does have something to do with it. I'm not mad if you really were suing the company because your claim is that they were trying to diminish your stock so that they could use it to negotiate. But I still think that's stupid, and I'm explaining. But my problem was this, when he put the defamation stuff involved in it.
Yeah.
Because if anybody could just step outside of their bias of Drake as the stand in them. The first thing that started all this was Drake alleging that your manager is the father of your kids because your wife slept with your manager. And then Kendrick says, "Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truth about you." So his wife could sue you for defamation. That's a very, very bad thing to put on, you know what I'm saying, a black woman, a woman, period. So when that happened, it's like, how can you sue over defamation when you defamed somebody first? That's the part I didn't like. And now
you asked for this.
Yeah. And so going into this, not being a fan of Drake the person, still recognize that he makes dope fire music. When I push play on the first song, Make 'Em Cry, I said one thing. Soon as I heard that, I went straight to Facebook and I scrolled. And I said, you are definitely, I don't like to agree with this man, but yeah, if you say that he's not rapping, it's trash, you a hater. You can't separate not liking the man from the music.
And
You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you, for me, when I listen to the album, right,
I approve that statement.
and once again, I'm with you. I don't hate Drake. You know what I'm saying? I don't go crazy when he drop music, but for me, the album overall, mid. Now, I'm not saying it's trash because he was rapping, but if you really listen to him, it was like low effort though. It was like, I'm not excited. I'm just putting this out to put it out. The rollout was better than the album, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I was listening to it, I forgot which track it was, but when he did the when he was like, you got bills on your head, it's like you duck Drake. And then when he ran it back, I was like, oh, I see what he's trying to do with the rapping now. He's in the battle rap frame. That's why he's giving you so many subliminals. And it's like, okay, now I got to go back and break down these double entendres, triple entendres, and figure out what he's talking about. But it's like,
I've been Aiden Ross with strings before Aiden Ross
See what I'm
had a
saying?
string.
you see what I'm saying though? But it's like, okay,
I feel like this. I think people
the
need to
other
keep
two
the
he
same-
had more energy on.
I think people need to keep the same energy as they did with the Kendrick project. Because a lot of talk I've seen online is that, oh, this project is nothing but a response to Kendrick and response to this person, response to that person. To me,
And it is.
that's what GNX really was too.
That's what
Like,
both of them
I
were.
could pick. I can go through every song and say, oh yeah, he was talking to Drake. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he was saying, it's like you know what I'm saying? And maybe I was looking too deep into it, but that's the feeling I got off of it. And
Yeah.
now when you get this from Drake, we can't move the goalposts and say he's wrong for doing something that Kendrick just got a lot of Grammys for. I actually, like when I say I got through the first 9-10 songs, because by the time I got, you know what I'm saying, I got stuck in traffic on the way to work. So by the time I got
I listened to it,
you know what I'm
getting stuck
saying?
in traffic on the way home from work.
Yeah,
That's
so by the
crazy,
time
right?
I got to work, I think I was at the 10th or 11th song. I didn't want to skip none of them. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, my first impression was, I like this better than J. Cole's album. The production
man, you listen to
alone,
Cole
the
album.
production alone
Yeah.
didn't give me boring. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning of the song to every time he's like, he did, I think, even without the contract thing, I think he said, okay, I'm gonna give everybody something. So the
Yeah.
people that like the pop version of me, here's this. The people that like the R&B version, here's this. And for people that just wanted me to rap, here's Iceman. Now, I never looked at him
that's where I'm
as
at with it.
I never looked at him as the hyper rapper. Like he's always been calm. That's what I've been seeing from him. And he's like, I think that's his gimmick or his image is effortless.
But
It's
see,
effortless.
That's the things, and I don't want to compare old Drake to now Drake, but it's like, but if you listen to the way he was rapping before, just even though it was still calm and chill, it seemed like it had more enthusiasm in it. This was just kind of like, okay, here, I'm gonna give you this. Like, I really feel like he took the best of his okay songs and put them on the album and was like, you know what, I'm giving y'all this just so I can get out of here. Now, do I think he's done as a hit maker? Of course not. I think he has more fire in the tuck that he's waiting for. Once I get out of this and go into my next thing, that's where y'all gonna get that real heat.
I think you should clip this. You should clip this because I want this to be on the record, Pete.
Come on.
What I think is gonna happen is I think he did what he was supposed to do. It was too much that didn't happen in the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And with everybody, I think he said, you know what? Once and for all, I'm gonna drop this Iceman and I'm gonna speak on everything and everybody. The next album is probably gonna be one of his best albums.
He did
now
a Tupac.
he don't have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he don't have no reason to talk about none of that other stuff. Now it's just back to regular songs and regular music and whatever's on his mind. The only person I really have a problem with, this is my hot take. There's a snake amongst us. There's a snake. Other words I can say is cornball. The kid in me wants to. It's so many insults I want to give for this person, but he is the cancer, and that's Future. That's what I didn't like. I didn't want to hear no Future collab up here. I didn't want to hear Future on this project.
Run to
Future
Atlanta.
is corn billion. cornball.
See, you
Because
see what he doing, right? He trying to take over my NBA
listen,
YoungBoy take.
listen.
Because listen, if we want to be real,
Let's stay on OVO.
he started the beef.
X said
He
that. Shout out to X.
K-Dot get on like I like that.
Are we ready for a call? Go ahead, continue.
Then he went.
He did.
And he let people behind the scenes. He let the F the streets. We can tattletale now. 21 Savage. And Bank. As long as you give me some money, I'll do an interview with Tekashi. He let them come to the table and get Future and Drake to, first of all, Drake, I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron. You can't say anything about his other people, because if you can make up with Future, the person that opened the door for Kendrick to start the beef, then you can make up with everybody else and you can stop like dry snitching on LeBron and his wife and all that stuff.
Here's what I say.
I don't like the Future was involved. I think that was corny.
Here's what I say. We ready for a call?
Because I did have one more question.
I think before Drake, Drake said before you get on this album, I think Drake should say before you get on this album, before you do anything, take like that off of all streaming platforms, because that is what started this.
But hold on. We gotta understand something, right? Let's talk about it a little bit. We gotta understand something, right? As I go in here and link my Bluetooth back to the thing so we can get one of these calls. We gotta understand something, right? What we gotta understand is that Kendrick did this before. He just bit this time. You understand? So Kendrick did this with Big Sean. Drake ain't had no problems. He made music with Big Sean after the Control record.
Yeah.
So Kendrick did this before. This was a bait. He just said he don't like the big three. That's all he said. All he said is he don't like the big three.
But I think with that, it was like
Bluetooth connected.
I think from Drake's perspective, after that, it's like, all right, this enough.
Yeah,
I'll give you what you want. But it was one of them things like, okay, yeah, I didn't know it was a shark coming behind that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was a little piranha. No, there's a whole shark.
What else you got? OVOP is ready to get out the haters.
My next question though, right, is
come on.
You know what I'm saying? Even with this album dropping, should this be the album that we judge Drake by, or should we let the next album decide?
Bro,
again, like I said, these to me, just my take, these were three good, like, if it was, to me, they were mid, but they were top of the mid. You know what I'm saying? So it's not his best work.
That's crazy. What is top of the mid?
It's like, it's good. It's not bad.
This what you're doing.
Not good.
This what you're doing. You comparing Drake with Drake.
Who else could be, to me, who else could I compare you with? What they say, you're only as good as your last hit, right?
Watch this. Watch this. You a Jay-Z fan?
I love Jay.
But you think, okay, so Jay isn't GOAT status for you, correct?
Jay is GOAT status.
So you can't compare Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, and American Gangster, all classics. But they different Jay-Z's.
True. But let me ask you
this. They different Jay-Z's.
Can I not compare your classic albums to what you're doing now?
Absolutely. I'm just saying they different Jay-Z's.
If I'm saying I know you have a Take Care and as much projects as Drake put out, you may have one classic album.
This is what I want to say.
Right.
Let's get this clear. And then we're gonna start with the first hater, Double XL. This what I want to clear up. He wasn't supposed to win with this album. Everybody just being impressed with it. You gotta remember he dropped the joint with Party. It didn't connect. Exactly. So this one connected, meaning he did something right. He satisfied the fan base. Y'all said y'all wanted him. Hold on. Y'all said y'all wanted him to rap, and he rapped.
Now listen.
They wanted R&B. He said, I'm not going to put no R&B on the rap album, right? He gave the R&B to the ladies.
Right.
Wait, they might want to dance too.
Right.
I give you Sexy Red and all the dance things.
Right.
3 vibes. My contract is done.
Now, once again,
you gotta.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. What I'm saying is he kept the heat in the tuck. I gave you just enough so you're not hungry no more.
That's heat.
These is
heat.
Was fire,
these is heat. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
his ears closed.
His ears closed. Listen. And before we go there,
you know all I gotta tell you.
I'm talking strictly on Iceman.
You know what I gotta tell you.
I actually thought the Maid of Honor album was better than Iceman, but that's just me.
You know what I gotta tell you.
I don't care what you gotta tell me right now, bro.
You know what it's gonna be.
It don't even matter.
You know what it's gonna be.
You know why? Because you ducked the question.
You know what it's gonna be?
You ducked the question. Should this be the album we judge Drake by? Or should the next album decide?
It's good. Yeah, it's solid. Listen, sir. It's going.
Okay,
Hold on, watch this. Hold on, fall back. Listen, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Do you think? How would you grade this with GNX? Iceman.
I would say, okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I think GNX was a dope album. I don't think it was better than Damn.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
But these two albums, if we being real, this album and GNX, and I don't want to get too deep on the him and Kendrick situation again, but GNX and this album, I think they both did what they were supposed to do. Because people say, yo, Kendrick can't make an album that connects with the pop fans or the pop music side of things. So he gave y'all GNX. Yeah. People say, yo, Drake ain't rapping. So he gave you the raps.
Yeah.
So it's they serve their purpose. But I know listening to these, I'm like, I can tell that Drake is not putting into these joints. He has something that he's going to come out with later that's going to smoke.
We got.
You know what I'm saying? Really smoke. You're going to get that old Drake we used to get.
You hear this guy?
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear this guy, X?
What up, fellas?
What's up, man? You on the line with OVOP?
Don't ask.
I've been watching, man. I'm thoroughly embarrassed.
So what is your take on the Drake album coming from Newport News, sir?
I have to lay down a couple of ground rules before I get into this. Everybody in the chat, Skizzle, favorite cousin, y'all have to be the referees. Because P has this thing that when I'm making a point, he tries to cut me off, he tries to talk over me, and it frustrates me.
We got you, bro.
I need y'all to assure he doesn't do that.
I got you.
Second of all, I have to point out to everybody that's involved with this live streaming that P has the strong inability to be impartial to anything involving Drake. Anything. He doesn't have the ability at all to be impartial. He doesn't know how to do it. And y'all have been on live for several minutes now. And I know the Skizzle has offered positive critique.
Positive what, sir?
Hey, P, you don't want to do that because earlier you said Drake had you called him a Rican.
You did. You called him a Rican. And then he said misdemeanor. He messed up misdemeanor too on the other part.
Yeah, you called him a Rican. But we'll get to that. I flubbed the word, but this is what I'm saying. You have the inability to have any negative critique about Drake. I heard Skizzle give positive critique and negative critique, but it was honest critique. I've heard favorite cousin do the same. You have not had one piece of criticism for this man at all. It's impossible to take you serious today. It's impossible to take you serious. So, now that I laid that out, I will only speak on Iceman.
Okay.
I will only speak. I have nothing to say about the other two albums. Positive, negative, or indifference. I don't listen to that type of music. I can't.
That's how I
will
feel.
say this. The R&B album, it is what it is. Is it R. Kelly New Edition level? No. The dance album, it is what it is. Can you compare it to other dance music I heard? No. So get them out of here. Let's talk about the one that actually means something.
The one he did the rollout for, right?
Yeah, I liked Iceman. I enjoyed Iceman. I thought it was a great album. I am very appreciative that he did a complete rap album. That's my positive critique. Now, here comes the critique that's going to make, and I don't know a better way to say it, but P's butt is about to get real tight.
Hey, X, real quick, too. You notice when you said what you just said, he had nothing to say. So let's see if it stay that way.
I did it on purpose.
Okay.
I had to lay on the ground rules because I had to take away all his tricks. All his devilish tricks. I know this man. I've known him for almost 30 years. He's a horrible person, but he's still my best friend. But he's a horrible person. So this is my constructive criticism for the album. He can diss whoever he wants to diss. Get at them all because you were just attacked. I feel like he was feeling like Denzel at the end of Training Day when he was like, I'm about to put cases on them. Okay, I get all that. There's three things I don't understand. One, you won't give for LeBron, but you forgive Future. That bothers me. I don't get that. Don't forgive the ball player. And all the ball player did was show up to the concert. You're mad at him. All right, boom. But you forgive Future, who started this whole thing, which Pete tried to argue me down this morning that didn't start the beef. He told me about the other song, Control, when Kendrick named 47 rappers. He named 47 rappers. I counted. It might have been more. And on Like That, he named 2 others. So it was it wasn't as general as the other song. Can we all agree on that? Yes.
Hey, X.
You cooking.
And look, and I don't want to cut you off because you definitely cooking, but I think the joint that really kicked it, what reignited it, was that first person shooter joint. And I think it was more so Cole who that Stray was for, but Drake bit.
Hold on, fellas. Listen. Wait, X. Wait, X. This is Double XL on the phone right now. This is Respect the Goats. Make sure y'all download the Goatverse TV app. Go ahead, X.
He's going to try to disguise that as advertisement, but he's really trying to throw my thoughts off. He's devilish. But anyway, not going to work. I hear you on first person shooter, but if you really break those bars down, J. Cole was digging them up, man.
Yeah,
I know.
I just can't subscribe to that. I get it, but I can't subscribe.
I know, but I think Kendrick like, don't put me with none of y'all.
I don't like when people pick on people who they feel like are not a threat. And Peach accused me of this morning that I was impartial because Pharrell is from Virginia. That was his shot at me. But Pharrell don't bother nobody. Why do you keep shooting at Pharrell? Say Pusha T's name directly. You know what's going to happen. Say his name directly. Don't go at Pharrell. Pharrell is the Gandhi of hip hop. You get no cool points for shooting at Pharrell. You get no points at all.
Okay.
And and any shots at home, this is all I'm gonna say. All your I listen to Drake, so I know his bars. Is this the same man 17 years ago when he came out said, "I didn't cry when Biggie died, but I'll probably cry when Jay does"? Is that same man?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
He said that. So what changed today? You know who you sound like? You sound like the boxer with AIDS that looked up to Rocky Balboa in the movie that wanted to fight him later. What's the guy with AIDS?
Hey, man.
Tommy something?
Yeah.
Tommy, was that Tommy Gunn?
Tommy Gunn.
Yeah.
Hey, Rabbit.
Remember Rocky? I love you, Rocky. Then you want to fight Rocky? That's great.
Hey, Rapping Principal, wrap it up, man. We got other calls. You didn't come in the building. You didn't want no smoke with OVOP.
He cooking
Wait. I let him talk.
Hold on.
I let him talk.
You said you called him.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up, Rapping Principal. We gave him 10 minutes. I mean, we heard. But what else you got? We heard everything. I'm trying to call my Cali Connect. I want to hear how Drake's doing in the swap meet.
He ain't lie though.
I want to hear how the gas station sound today.
Yo, I would just like to tell everybody P has officially been cooked. OVOP is OVERP. It just happened. I'm done.
Hey, we appreciate you, Double XL. We'll see you next episode. Hopefully, if you're not scared and ducking my smoke. Thank you for tapping in. That is Double XL, the Rapping Principal from Newport News.
All right, so you want to hit another question, man, before we go into the joint, bro?
Here you go with these questions. Come on.
Hey, man, look, that's what I'm on, bro. That's what I'm on.
Come on, man. I got my Cali Connect ready. I'm trying to shoot at people. I want to shoot.
Real quick. So, looking at the album, right? And we talk about...
Which one? Iceman?
Iceman.
Okay.
Strictly Iceman. We talk about the rollout, everything, the visuals, titles. Do you think there was some symbolism behind this album that may have been missed? Like, when I seen the Michael Jackson glove,
he might.
And I was like, okay, do you think that's still another nod to the whole thing with him and K-Dot, though? Because that was another thing in the battle where I'm Mike, you Prince type. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's cool, but it's deeper than that.
Okay, that's what I'm asking, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
You're not light skinned enough.
Maybe I'm not.
Let me bleach your skin. Let me bleach your
So you
skin.
like bright, almost white. Tell me what it is then, bro.
Wow.
Let me bleach your skin with this one. So what it is, sir,
Black don't
is
crack, baby. Go ahead.
what it is, sir, is we gotta also understand, at the end of Mike's amazing career. First of all, Michael Jackson, one of the biggest openers of a biopic. Just a week before this drop, Drake pushed the album back allegedly because we letting Mike live.
He was buying that glove.
Anyway, yeah, he got the glove. That MAGA ain't real neither. Pull that down, Trump. Anyway, like Michael Jackson towards the end of his career, from my analyst, was fighting with the label. Remember?
Yeah.
Jimmy Iovine and Tommy Mottola. Remember, he's evil. I really shouldn't say this, but
But was that the end of his career? Was that
that's towards the end?
Okay.
That was towards like he wanted off the label, and they was harassing Mike. That's when the cases.
You know how they was messing with Mike though.
That's when but this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm OVOP. I'm here to deliver the message to all those that don't understand. This man has the chance, the opportunity to have the biggest deal in music. They might offer him $1 billion. Listen to this man catalog. He hasn't fell off streaming yet.
Didn't he just have that?
We gotta protect this man at all costs. We sitting there hating him.
No.
He's trying to bring us to the promised land. And signed $1 billion deal.
But then he just have that though with the half a billion deal that he
That's not
just got out
I'm
of?
telling you, he's about to sign the biggest in history. That's what I'm telling you, sir.
And I
biggest.
respect that.
The biggest.
But my thing, even after hearing that,
Do you
it's
think
like
it's worth it?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Wow.
We got to make history. Absolutely.
But
one of us signing $1 billion deal?
At what
What are y'all talking about?
Hold on, wait.
At what cost, though?
I got a question for both of y'all. If it was K. Dot same position, would we be having this conversation?
If he's taking the same measures that he took, yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean measures? What are we talking about?
Because you just had a $500 million deal, and you were touring like crazy, having to put out music like crazy, no breaks. You didn't like it, so you did everything you could to get out of it. Why would you lock yourself back down with $1 billion deal that's probably going to be even longer that you're going to hate even more?
Oh, wait. You think he going to sign with a label?
But no.
You think he needs to sign with a label?
No.
If this is
You think he's getting another label deal after this?
How he going to get an indie?
This is the question.
They got an equity. They got an equity company allegedly.
This is my question.
What, sir?
If he,
What is calling Cali, California?
Where is this money coming from?
456. You up next, huh?
Where's this money coming from? Who is he signing with?
We don't know. This company, his phone's blowing up right now. He's a great investment.
No.
Would you agree?
No.
You want to invest in Drake?
No.
Not like that in music.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, no.
If Drake let me ask you a question before you go there. If Drake got $1 billion and he buys the catalog back, you would invest in that?
No.
Hold
on. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, this whole, I'm gonna make this short, but this whole, and this is for Drake and the investor, this whole issue with the label, I never understood with the lawsuit. Because it's the thing. If you're taking me to court saying that you tried to ruin my stock so that you wouldn't have to give me more money on the re-up, it's no guarantee that I have to, it's no obligation that I have to resign you. So if I didn't want to re-up with you, it ain't no point. It's no point in me trying to lower your stock. I don't want to do it anyway.
You think them folks ain't want to re-up with Drake?
But no. What I'm saying is, after you do this, why would I want to? Like, if I'm an investor.
Because it's money.
Listen,
it's money.
No. But
it don't matter. It's money.
If I'm an investor and I see what went on with Universal, no, I don't want to do anything with you.
I'm an investor. I'm not a record label. All I'm telling you is, if I give you $1 billion, can I get a return on my money?
What do you think a record label is?
That's different.
Hold on.
That's different. No, that's different.
They're gonna want control of something.
Yeah, he's
No,
not
it's
going
not
to control
true,
And the
bro.
same thing is gonna happen. They're
That's
gonna
not
want to
true.
re-up too.
That's not true, bro.
So I would be scared that
That's not
if it
true,
don't
bro.
go your way, because this the thing.
Somebody can go invest in OVO and become a partner. Just like Nipsey Hussle had a Jewish partner before he died. That's how he got all that information. That's why they was working on casinos. That's why he had, the clothing line.
Okay, so
he
it's
had
bigger than
everything
music
going on.
So
Yes,
hold on.
for sure.
So hold on.
For sure.
Do you think that there is a company that has that amount of money involved in the music business that is a good person?
I ain't here to judge the person.
No. So what I'm saying is they are all snakes. They are not. They don't have good intentions. He's gonna find out that they're just another Universal.
It don't matter. Let's
and
get
then
$1 billion.
They're going to court again.
Let's
This
get
is
$1
what I'm
billion.
saying. If I was Drake, he has no reason to sign with them. What can he?
No,
what can they do for
this
them?
one.
You saying sign? I'm telling you, he gonna have a deal on the table.
Okay,
Somebody
so
gonna
why
have
would
a
he
bag
take
for
it?
him.
So hold on.
Why would I not take a bag? Why did Tom Brady go back? Come for the bag.
Hold on real quick.
Let me say this.
No, let him moderate.
Go ahead.
I think y'all having two different conversations. I think he's speaking more so on the music end, and you're speaking more so investing
I'm
in
talking about
Drake
business. Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what, because the last deal was strictly music.
Yeah.
Now, if you're saying, okay, I'm investing in Drake and other business ventures, okay, that $1 billion might be worth it then.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, yo, just music,
Right.
no.
So this is my
not
question.
doing it.
I don't
This is
agree
my
with that
question.
though, but okay.
All right. So
I don't have the answers, but I am OVOP.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think Universal, money wise, put into Drake? Like, is there a number or like an estimation that you could throw out
No,
there?
they gave him the
they gave him
500 mil.
All right, they gave him 500 million. I look at it like this.
Somewhere between him and Live Nation.
I feel like Drake has a lot of money right now.
he does.
So
Don't forget he owns.
you couldn't sign me to nothing because now I'm going independent. I'm going to put out my own music. I'm going to spend my own dollar on tours. I'm going to do all of that because I just seen that I can bring it back. So that's what I'm saying.
But you gotta have it. But you had to have it. Listen.
What can they do for him? He can't do for himself.
Oh, this is what I'm gonna say. Then I'm calling West Side. I gotta see with the West Side. You gotta have a team, bro. You gotta have resources. I don't have the team. You give me money. I give you an example. If you give me $1 billion today, I still gotta hire what I need. So why not? I have a partner. Hey, we know how to do X, Y, Z, or we got these resources. I'm gonna give you $1 billion just to do business with you. That's an investment.
Drake has all
Now,
that. Drake has
here's
network.
the thing too,
He can
though.
make a call.
I think what Skizzle is saying, if you can take that money and go, don't invest back from the music standpoint, but I can take that Billy and go get what I need for myself and just get, like you said, if you just have an investor. Now
Somebody gonna be a partner, bro. I'm telling you.
I get that part, but
if I was him, I'm not doing it.
going through another label, I wouldn't do it. If
I don't think
if I have a private investor,
If
that's
you
like,
ain't Bezos,
we can get it.
Elon Musk,
Yeah, I don't
have
think
enough
he
money.
gonna do that.
Well, I just feel like he can do it himself. He could be the first artist to, if he really
Let's
want to
go
make
to the
history,
West Side,
He could
man.
just do it himself.
Let's go to the West Side. Let's see if Cali pick up. Cali, what's up, Cali? This is OVOP. We're live on Respect the Goats. It's a family show. You know what I mean? So keep it PG. How you doing today, sir?
How you doing, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. We're having a. I know you heard of this album out.
OVOP
It's called
is killing me,
Iceman,
bro.
Drake. Now you're from Los Angeles, correct?
I was born in Los Angeles. Yeah,
You was born in LA. Yeah. So this is what I want to know. I know you got cousins. I know you got family, friends. I want to know what the swap meet sound like this weekend. Is it OVO or what?
Well,
What the gas stations out there sound like, Cali? When you put this on, when you heard Too Hard for the Radio, was you crip walking?
no, I was not.
No. Nobody was to that joint, bro.
What do you think the West Side response to this album is, sir? Or what's your response? You're Kendrick's favorite guy.
Let him talk now.
OVOP. I was the one who gave you that name. Let's not forget. So,
Hold on. So you're responsible for this. Oh man.
I like the name.
yeah, the spearhead of this character here.
I like the name, but you can't let him hide in the shadows no more.
Shout out to my man Cali.
He put him on front seat.
So yeah, I mean, okay. Honestly, overall, I went in with an expectation with like, okay, I want to hear what he's gonna say, right? I know earlier you were saying this wasn't supposed to be the one. It actually was supposed to be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the buildup that happened. You putting the ice on at under the seats at the Toronto game.
Mm-hmm.
You got how many tons of ice in the middle of Toronto? You're doing this, you're doing that. This was the one, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 years, you had all these missteps. You had this and that. You was doing this and that. You had the sexy songs for you. And this was supposed to be the one. Where's your individual album? I'm just, first go around, I wanted to see if he was going to address some stuff. Yeah, he was talking slick. I was happy for that, actually. Like, okay, cool. He stepped in the arena. However, second go around, I'm like, yo, this is not. It's boring. It's boring. Where is the energy? Iceman, for real, it's cold. Yeah, you had a couple of tracks, and from there, it was repetitive, and I think I was a little disappointed. I think I was a little disappointed. I wanted more. I went through it all the way through, and like at the tail end of the album, I'm like, okay, the narrative of what's going on, like you crying about it. Okay, yeah, I agree. You probably got 2 songs, but I mean, you got like 5-6 songs. You feel like you're betrayed, and I mean, we going on 40 now. We going 40 years old. I mean, I just don't see any growth. It's just the minor beat changes, but I had to flip on GNX just to see, just on a light comparison. Every track on GNX was different.
Okay.
So CEOP, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh,
Okay.
man, okay.
All right. He going to OVOP, y'all. What you got, Cali?
OVOP. What song is the one on Iceman to you?
What do you mean by the one? Are you talking about a single?
The radio track, the bop for the summer anthem. Which one is the one for you?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if the bop is on Iceman. I think the strategy was I'ma go mixtape, true to hip hop album, something like what the last if you're reading this, it's too late. I feel like, or a scary. I feel like Drake did that with Iceman. National Treasure is doing well. It's Too Hard for the Radio is doing well. All these songs are doing well, but I think in the summer he's gonna push the R&B album and he's gonna push the dance album. That's how I feel. Or here's another take. He might not care, Cali. He might be out the deal. I had 3 #1 albums in a weekend, and I'm done.
Okay. I mean,
he might be done.
He played the numbers game. Okay, that wasn't like, hey,
absolutely
that great that everybody's like spinning everything. Everybody was curious to see where he was going to drop. That's all that was.
Because Cali, you gotta understand something.
Fabricated anyway.
Cali, you gotta understand one thing, Cali. This is an album for partners I no longer want to be in. So I don't know how much he's married to this.
On this one. This was the one.
But it happened. He made history. There's 3 albums at #1 one day.
Playing the numbers game. Kendrick could drop 3 albums now. He could drop 4 albums tomorrow. Then he got the award.
Nah, we can't. Cali.
Numbers game, bro. That's not.
Hold on, Cali. You can't say that. I don't like this argument. Now.
That's what he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, this actually my real friend from Norfolk State. This really my partner. We got 20 plus. So we argue like this. Cali, you was on my phone.
Yeah.
Killing me for the Party Drake album. Right?
Because
this wasn't that though.
This is the first effort post battle. That's what I'm saying. It's the first effort post battle, and they kind of gave him a freebie because he would party, and it's not his solo. So now you got 2 years of missteps. This man had a whole thing with Pinocchio running around in the streets. Like, what are we doing?
Why are we talking about numbers when nobody paid for this album?
He paid for the album.
No fans bought the album. Why are we talking about numbers?
This is supposed to be the one.
I can go on for free and listen.
And again, there's no record on Iceman, which is supposed to be the one that's better than Squabble Up. There's nothing better than.
Don't have a single.
I mean, that is true.
Hey, Cali.
Real quick, let me ask him this.
Hold on, Cali. You got another question from my co-host, the favorite cousin. Go ahead, favorite cousin.
So my question to you, man, because I'm basically saying the same thing about this album.
Yeah.
Will you say, in your opinion, it's trash or is a good mid album, and the better stuff is on the way after this?
It's mid, but it was too much riding on this for now. We gotta wait some more. We waited 2 years for this.
Okay.
He was supposed to learn from everything, listen to what everybody was saying, get his crew together, get the mold out. This was supposed to be the one. Iceman, this is the whole big production, the marketing thing. Yeah, he paid out of pocket. but it was a big event.
Yeah.
He wasn't feeling the Pinocchio stuff. He scratched that like, okay, I'm gonna go this direction. I just think he's not really focused. There's too many things going on. He feels sad. I think the Kendrick stuff really hurt him internally.
This is crazy.
Like seriously.
Okay.
He's questioning everything. He's very defensive. There's no happy music
I see
on
that.
there. I mean, maybe that's why it's called Iceman. But it's just not. I wanted more. I thought it was gonna be more. I like the production first go round. Second go round, I'm like, it ain't really nothing that's really. Hey, I want to just throw this on every time. I don't know. Nothing really doing it for me.
Okay.
And however, I can't. Being invested as a rap fan and a huge Kendrick fan, I can't escape what was done outside of the rap game with the court stuff.
Okay.
All right. Enough.
So let me get one more
Hey,
question.
Cali, enough of you.
Hold on. Let me get
Too
one more
much
question.
Kendrick talk.
Let me get
Enough
one
of
more
you.
question.
It's Iceman weekend.
I gotta ask him this though. Real
All
quick.
right, ask him this and he's out of here.
I want you
He's
to
out of
answer
here.
this, and then when he gone, I want y'all to answer this too.
He's out of
You know
here.
what I'm saying?
Too much cat. I see
my
what you
question-
did.
My first question here though, my next question here is
He works for
actually,
TDE.
Do you think that the K-Dot subs are what he was using to kind of stay relevant until this drop, or do you think they're keeping him stuck in the space? Because I think he's still stuck there, bro. It's like, you lost. Get over it.
Get over it.
Because if Meek would have did the same thing after he took that L, Drake would have been like, bro, take your L and go.
You just want him to agree with you because you
Is it the truth though?
got cheerlead for
Look, that's
Kendrick.
the only thing I disagree with people say that.
Right.
I think he should have left Kendrick alone. I don't mind him dissing everybody else to turn their back.
No,
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
leaving nothing alone.
You lost.
This
He
man.
lost to Kendrick. His
Wait,
lady
stop.
got
Hold on, real quick.
Stop.
Let me ask my man. You a battle rapper, right?
Yeah.
If you smoke somebody in the ring,
I'm not
do
talking
you want
about
them still talking about it 2-3 weeks,
Yeah.
3 battles
You,
later?
but you
man?
asking the wrong person. Hold on. This is what I want y'all to do.
on now.
Cali, we done with you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Enjoy.
I got tons.
Nah, enjoy your weekend. We don't got time for you. We got other calls to make, man. This didn't go the way I anticipated. You weren't supposed to reveal you ghost roll OVOP. You're out of here, Cali.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. This guy's crazy. He gonna tell everybody he made OVOP. This guy's crazy.
Oh, so somebody ghostwriting for you now, son?
Yo,
Somebody ghostwriting for you
I'm
now,
OVOP.
son?
I'm OVOP. What do you expect? I'm OVOP. What do you expect?
Oh man. But yeah, real talk though. Do y'all think those Kendrick sons got them stuck? Everybody else, I'm kind of with that. Like, yo, I don't care about you addressing that, but it's like you already took a major Hampos whipping to this dude. Why are you trying to come back and get one more lick in? Because then if he say something else and it don't go the way you thought, then what?
He gonna like a bully.
I'm calling your man Spalls next. You requested this one. You requested this one.
You see me though? Like,
Lot of
just
TDE.
yes or no?
Lot of TDE, man. Spalls. What's going on, brother? You are on Respected Goats with Jay Skizzle, favorite cousin, CEO P. You know this is a PG show. I'm sure you could do that. We're here talking about Iceman. You know it's Iceman weekend, light skin holiday. What is your take on Iceman album? Did you get to it, sir? I know you're a Nas, Kendrick type of guy.
Man, first of all, man, shout out to everybody in the room, man. Much respect to you guys.
Thank you, man.
What's up, homie?
You guys do. Yeah, man, let's talk about it, man. So, I'm started like this, man. I love Drake.
I like that.
It's real. I can't.
You tried to bait him, but he weaved around that one.
Yeah, nah, there's no way you can say you dislike Drake. Drake is one of the greatest to ever do it. However,
You hear it.
Greatest for
However-
silence, because yeah, right.
as of right now, to me, is alter ego versus ego. Right? Like,
Okay.
what we getting from Drake is a lot of selfishness. You know, I repeatedly hear the letter I, right? Like it's I this, I that, I this, and then it's you did this to me, right? And you know, to also go to the Iceman album and you know all the I'm gonna call it slander because it's 2 years too late in my eyes. Like, why are we still, you know, pointing at the bed. You know what I'm saying? Fucking messing with the bed. Excuse my language.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Kids is watching.
You know, I need that 2009 Drake, man. I need that Take Care Drake, man. Like, I want to hear Drake again. I don't want to hear him, you know, fighting with himself. It just seems like he's fighting with his demons right now.
Hold on, man. But you don't want to hear Illmatic Nas. That ain't fair.
Who don't want to hear Illmatic Nas?
That ain't fair. He a Nas fan. I'm talking directly to him. You don't want to hear Illmatic Nas. Nas wasn't sounding like that when Hov said, you don't want it with Nas. Nas don't want it with Hov. No. Nas was lost.
Nas sounded like Ether. What are you talking about?
Nas was lost that whole year until Ether. He had to do Ether 3 times.
Hold on.
Shout out to Escobar.
Hold on. Real quick. Before you even respond to that, as far as I got you. You can't even compare that because Drake is the one who set the standard for it. If I come at you and you don't respond in 24 hours, you take the L.
Yeah.
That wasn't the thing back then.
He dropped twice before Euphoria.
And on top of that, we didn't have the means to instantly get stuff in real time.
Yeah, you had to cook up.
Times is different.
Yeah, you had to distribute. All right, what you were saying, Spalls? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
I got you, bro. Did you hang up on him?
Spalls. I ain't hang up on him. He there.
Oh, okay.
It's cool, but they ain't got nothing to do with this.
Great answer.
They got issues with himself right now. He's stuck in a place where we're not getting the best.
Come closer to the phone, sir. You went low. We got you on the live now. Speak up.
And he's in a stagnated
too
place,
cool.
and it's hurting him. I'm not even checking for Drake no more. I feel like great music always finds great ears, and none of his music is just finding my ears right now. So there's a problem.
Yeah, but you got 60-year-old ears.
Dang. I mean, dog. I don't even know. I almost cursed. I had your back, Vaughn. I ain't like that.
You listening to Method Man right now. How you go?
So,
Hey, man. Hold on. Method Man dropping some
Man's
heat,
going
bro.
crazy right now, too. Crazy.
I like Meth. That's no disrespect. That's no
light-skinned brother like that?
Man.
I like Meth.
Ice on your light-skinned brother like that?
He's Canadian
Meth
right now.
is my guy, too.
Canadian right
Oh,
now.
man.
I should have said LL. No, LL my guy, too.
light-skinned too, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah,
He
I
got a
don't know.
Raptors jersey on.
I don't know. Spalls, I got to get out of here, man. What else you got, Spalls? Conclude this, man. I appreciate you.
That's all
Hey,
I
so
got, man.
my question for you, man. Your
he
thoughts
got
on the
questions.
album? Dope. No,
He
excuse
told
me.
you trash.
He just said it was trash.
You say what? You say what?
You think it's mid or it's trash? Or good?
To be honest, it's still a good album. Because
Okay.
it's Drake.
See?
It's still a good album. He's still gonna give you, great bars. However, like I said, he's just stagnated in a place. It's like I'm getting the same thing I just got.
Yeah, for the past couple albums, right?
Yeah, it's like I'm still eating the same food I had 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Every day. I don't want that. I want something new. I want that feeling again, and he's not giving me that feeling where I'm like, yo, Drake is really at top of his game right now. So I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: Joyner Lucas' last album, and I'm just doing this because I feel like Lucas don't get his flowers. Joyner Lucas' last album is 10 times better than this Iceman.
I like Jonah Lucas. That you ain't gonna have light skin on light skin, so we gonna leave it with that, man. Spalls, I appreciate you. We got one more call to get to it. We gonna wrap this thing up, man. Iceman weekend.
You know what? I was
Appreciate you, Spalls. Thank you, sir.
I was trying to think of it earlier, but I figured it out. I want motto. I want energy.
You know what? I'm
That's
glad
what I
you
want.
said that because
Give me
I
some
just had a
up-tempo
question.
rap. Like, yeah.
Do you
Not
think
you on the photo.
Drake?
That's what I want.
Do you think Drake not being with Young Money has hurt his sound?
Maybe they helped him, and we didn't
Full
know it
fifth.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, good sir? You are on Respect the Ghost Live. We on the chat. We got the show popping. Respect the Ghost. You on with Favorite Cousin and Jay Skizzle, and we are talking about the Iceman album.
Who else
You
you on the
know,
phone
the
with?
number one huh?
Who else you on the phone with?
I said Favorite Cousin?
No.
Jay Skizzle?
No.
What?
No,
OVOP?
you forgot yourself.
I'm OVO, yeah. Yeah, they want me to tell you I'm OVOP today. I'm taking a lot of shots for the whole owl community.
Man.
So we trying to get your opinion on the Drake album, and favorite cousin might have a couple questions for you. Go ahead, sir. You have the floor. And keep it PG if you can. You know, we family show.
All right, peace.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I said keep it PG too, family show. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. First off, thank y'all for letting me have the floor, had to talk and stick for a few minutes. Shout out to my brother Jay Skizzle, and shout out to y'all for
absolutely
for sure.
I think that I want to kind of preface everything I'm gonna say about this is because we know Drake is a polarizing entertainer, and basically what I'm saying is you got the people that think Drake can do no wrong, and then you got the people that's going to basically not like anything that he does regardless. And so I want to let you know I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm qualified to speak only in the sense of a musician. I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I study music theory. I'm only here to talk about the musicality, not the business moves, the strategies, the this, that, and the third, the rollouts. I'm only here to talk about the musicality of what we kind of, getting into with this Iceman.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this, again, like I said, he's polarizing. So a lot of folks ain't gonna be able to have a distinction between what's his good versus his great, right? I think at this point, what the general consensus, even for the people that generally are rooting for him, is like, I think, shout out my man Spalls, that's my bro too. Like you said,
yeah, shout out to Spalls.
Place creatively, not just with this album, but if you really want to be 100, the last few albums of not progressing creatively, it's a difference between making projects and product. You know what I mean? So as an artist, when you get into that bag of making your body of work, you want to make, hopefully, like when Outkast gives us music each time, the only thing that's consistent is the quality, but the flavors is different every time. But certain artists are going to just give you the exact same product over time. And I think that's kind of what, and now with this whole thing with him still being, with Kendrick and everyone else still kind of living rent free in his head, we are taking the hit for that. And I heard my man here, favorite cousin, was saying, hey, maybe he's holding out after this out, this deal and the contracts, and we all rooting for him to just give us one of them ones, a Hotline Bling, a Starter from the Bottom, a God's Plan, a Nights for What, like none of these are that. You know what I'm saying? And I hear the difference between that, and I'm going to segue just real quick with like J. Cole, even with the rollout. The rollouts be iller than the actual product when it comes out, because for it to be supposedly like the retirement album or the fall off, the last thing, there was a lot of songs that were good, that could have been great had he took the time to put, like, I appreciate him want to sing his own hooks in a lot of those moments, but there's a lot of those moments where he should have brought in some outside flavors to take that song from good to great. And I feel like Drake did a lot of that too, especially on the Maid of Honor album and the Habibi album. We know the Iceman was more for the bars. We understand that, but that's kind of where my whole take is. Hopefully, I wasn't all over the place.
Nah, I like it. Do you got any follow-up questions? I think you was the most solid take I done heard tonight. It was very even, very fair, very open-minded,
Okay. Well, I do got a question, man. And I want all y'all to answer this too.
Oh boy.
So you did mention Drake's greatness and people not being able to, know the difference between his great music and good. My question to that is, do you think this album reinforced his greatness, or did it expose like any potential cracks in his armor?
I think it exposed the cracks.
Okay.
And one thing I'm gonna say is this: to answer you directly, I think it exposed the cracks, because what happens is, from my understanding, it's just my POV, my 2 cents, take it for what it's worth. The things that make any particular artist like great as far as making hits, like we all can rap a little bit, we can sing a little bit, we can put together some melodies, but what things that take those certain records over the top is having that respectfully, having that machine behind you to bring in the right people to play that guitar, to bring in those resources to sing, to enhance that thing, to send it over to Guru to do that. And I think over time now, without those pieces, you get to see Drake is not. You know what I'm saying? It's like Drake is a conglomerate of things. Like the dope Drake that we want, we haven't had that for a while now, and we've kept making different, this is just, he just threw this out. It's the Scary Hours joint. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So now we're using the Kendrick thing and we're using those things, but it's like, he's still dropping 20-point games because he is talented.
Yeah.
He's still dropping 20-point games, but we have seen him drop 40s and 50s for so long. But at this point, I think that is what separates. A lot of folks can't separate his good from his great. And some of us artists and creators, we can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you think right now, Drake is in the LeBron part of his season? Because, Bron is at 41 and he's still giving us 20, 30-point games, but it's like, yeah, but you're not winning.
He can still drop a 40 here or there. Kind of like, all right, let's say there's a thing called top lines. I'm not sure if y'all familiar, maybe Skizzle familiar with top lines and R&B. But basically a top line is not actually a lyric. It's actually a melody that is going to make the song more memorable. So, for example, now when you Luther Vandross and Anita Baker, and I'm just going in the music bag real quick. Like I said, I'm only here to talk the music. I ain't talking about his business. When you got a unique voice like DMX, you didn't have to be technically found with the bars because your voice did the heavy lifting.
Yeah, it was your instrument.
But when you are someone who's not that, what I'm saying is when you have Hotline Bling, every time that's going to be out of here regardless. It's going to be out of here regardless. So when you don't have those, just like the new T.I. record, when you hear that melody, run into the red light, let them go, it's gone. It's out of here regardless. So I haven't heard nothing on these albums where I'm like, oh, that's going to be day one. Yeah. Even if it ain't my cup of tea, I haven't heard nothing where I'm like, oh, that's going to be day one. Now they're gonna push certain stuff, and they're gonna force us to, accept certain stuff. But
them Sexy Red joints is definitely on the go for the summer.
It's undeniable.
Yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate that. Appreciate your insight, man.
I want to appreciate you too, man, because I think you the first caller that OVOP ain't said nothing.
Yeah. Listen.
You got him on silent mode.
He got. Listen, my brother.
I appreciate always chopping with the goats anyway.
Yeah.
I remember Kevin Hart said this one time. It's like, I don't have no allegiance to the Kendricks, the Drakes, or any of that. I'm just loyal to the music, to the dopeness. Like, if it's dope, I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like how, like in comedy, it's like, yo, I'm just, loyal to the funny. But, that's the whole thing, man. Everyone that wanted Drake to come with some craziness, I think he's still stuck in a certain mode, and he's been that way for a while. So hopefully he'll shake up out of it, you know what I mean, and give us one of them bops, man.
Hey, we appreciate the call, man. We're gonna wrap up in a little bit, man. That was some wisdom. I think that's a good stopping place. He kind of
my
balanced.
first time ever hearing the top lines, bro. So.
Yeah, he balanced it out.
Yeah, anything from rap to battle rap to wrestling. He called me and it'd be like late night. We just be going. I look on the phone like, damn, we've been on the phone for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like we had
yeah. He's solid. Hey,
to the science of this thing all day, man. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you tapping in, man. All right, my brother. All right.
What I want people to do,
in
if
conclusion,
I think they could do, is just let's forget about who he's talking about. Let's forget about what you may think he's going through emotionally and in his life and the Universal and the Kendrick, and just grade the raps. Yeah. Like, just grade his analogies and metaphors and, ooh, that was slick. And if we just grade the raps, I think that when the year's over with, you're going to be hard-pressed to find 5 people that rapped better than he did on Make Me Cry, Make 'Em Pay. Like, those just raps alone, if we just getting out of our bias of whether we like them or not, or those raps alone is going to be in the top 5 of collective projects this year because
like it.
Yeah.
nobody else is rapping good. For
I like
real.
it.
Like
That's true.
now when
I
T.I.
like it.
come out,
we
I'm
may have something
it's
to
a
talk
whole
about.
different
You know what I'm
discussion.
saying?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And now we're gonna be able to grade it with you see what he did and what you're not doing. Like you see how because he has his own issues too.
But I
like,
think
whether
the
it's 50, he not
enthusiasm
gonna be
is there
talking
with
about
him,
that.
though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, for me,
What's your conclusion,
the only thing with this, bro, is I just felt like when he was rapping, it just felt lazy. Like he was giving you the bars, but it was just like, just take this and leave me alone.
Some of that swag though.
I understand.
Like the
that's
whip,
what I
like
think.
the whispering,
Some of it,
and some of that is some of that is new swag.
I
Make
don't
him
wanna
cry,
feel-
I
don't
can
wanna
understand
look like
that.
I'm pressured.
But yeah, but I'm like, give me the Drake, what was the joint when he did the 21 Savage album, Middle of the Ocean? That rapping, like the way he was, it was still a lazy flow, but he had more enthusiasm in it. And it's like, okay, I get it. It's like, it's effortless, but I'm going to still give you some heat. This was just kind of like, yeah, here you go. But I'm not going to say that the albums were trash, because I don't think they were trash. Like I said, I think
they was mid.
They were mid, they were good, but it wasn't the Drake that we know will get, like,
You know what you're saying though?
When he's
You're
there.
actually giving him the biggest compliment. Because if we took previous Drake projects out of it and just says, compared to the albums we got from rappers, from Lil Baby, all these people from the last 2
J.
years.
Cole.
And yeah, you'd be like,
A$AP
oh,
Rocky.
this is dope. But when we compare it to his earlier work, that's when it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you let us down. But nobody else is like, I mean, I heard the Baby's project.
yeah.
I actually was liking the production. I was liking some of the rapping, but after a while, I never went back to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Baby, people stopped talking about that after day 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Like, he needs the Drake stimulus package.
yeah,
right now.
when we just comparing albums that we've gotten from rappers in the past 2 years, the only, like, we're going to take the clips
The
out of it.
elites-
'cause
the elites
clip
are gonna
is-
be the elites,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, but Drake is sounding better than most of his peers outside of the clips, and you know what I'm saying? But if we just, he's being great. He's like LeBron. He's being graded on his Miami years, his you know what I'm saying, his Cavalier years. And if we can take that out of it and just judge the product as a product of right now, I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? He's putting out dope music. He's not competing with anybody, so he's not taking a loss. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what
He's
people
competing
are
with
doing.
himself right now.
Yeah,
actually.
people are still making this Kendrick and Drake thing, but nah, we just listen to the music. They're not going back and forth on records no more. I pray that Kendrick does not say anything, respond. I don't want to get back into that bag anymore because I don't think his pride is going to let him not respond, and he going to do this for another album.
At this point, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If I was Kendrick, I don't think there is a need to respond.
Yes,
I'd have
please
said
don't.
everything I had to say.
Please don't.
When it came to the battle, you literally waved the white flag at the end. That's it.
Yeah.
Now you just want to get some stuff off your chest. All right, cool. Now you know I will probably laugh at that Too Hard for Radio joint. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, bro, whatever. You got that.
Yeah. Like,
But,
just let it go and let us get back to the good music.
Last question I got for y'all, yo, and then we out of here, man. So when it comes to
Then
this
I
joint
give my
right now-
conclusion, which is
Okay,
the GOAT
okay.
conclusion.
Do you still feel like Drake is the guy in hip hop right now, or is he just one of the guys? And this is comparing to everybody, because and I'm gonna do this one for the youngins, because I usually get slaughtered for not mentioning this youngin, and you know he's doing this thing too. NBA YoungBoy, like include
Trash.
all of that.
Trash.
I don't like the music per se, but I can't deny the outcomes that are happening with him. You know, with everything surrounding his music, you know, the people going crazy for it, all that stuff. So it's like when you look at everybody that's doing music right now, what do you think Drake falls as? He's still in the top, let's say top 5, just of current people doing music, not ever, but you still think he's top 5?
It's this what I'm saying to align with what you just said about NBA YoungBoy.
Okay.
When I was in high school, when Hard Knock Life dropped, us in high school was anticipating going crazy. I remember people was skip school or came to school late to make sure they went and got that album. And adults,
Hard Knock Life, that was volume 2, right?
yeah, 98.
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
volume 2, volume 3. It was Hard Knock. The song that Hard Knock Life was on. So it was volume 3 because volume 2 was on. In my life. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Life and Times, Jay-Z, Sean Carter.
when he was standing by the car.
Got you.
Also, my brother, who is 8 years apart from me, they were doing the same thing. His era and generation, his friends, they were doing the same thing. They was anticipating. The problem with the NBA YoungBoy discussion is that only people that are under 21 and have low IQs are for real. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like they are the only ones that are going crazy over him and going crazy to concerts. Like we don't even respect their opinion. They're the ones that they gotta decide what they're gonna do when they go to Rent-A-Center because they probably ain't gonna get approved for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even value them. Now when it comes to Drake, we're looking.
I'm not touching NBA YoungBoy fans. They be outside with
I despise them. I despise them. But because they read what they think.
Up the movie theaters.
Like they go like this and read what they think. So
you just gonna let them say all that.
So when it comes to Drake, I'm gonna tell you why Drake has not changed and why he won't change. Because we live in a conversation era. So whether it's hate or love, his name is the conversation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think Kendrick is who he is to us, but he don't come outside enough. Yeah. He don't tweet enough. He's not in the news enough.
He's like that one kid that you know live in the neighborhood, but you see him every 6 months.
He is the kid that's quiet but goes to the basketball court and he just hoop. He'll hoop by himself. He just hoop. When you get on the court, you want him on your team, but he's not gonna be. You're not gonna see him at the parties. You're not gonna see him hanging on the block. He's gonna be at the court.
You know who Kendrick gonna turn into?
When everybody comes to the court, he leave.
Yeah. I'm going to the gym with the big guys.
Kendrick gonna turn into Andre 3000.
He possibly can.
I see it.
But this is the thing. I think the way Drake aligns himself with the algorithm, the way the fuss comes up with the arguments about his music, he's still who he is in music. That is not going to change. We live in an era that has accepted Tekashi 6ix9ine back, so all of the allegations about Drake ain't gonna matter. We let Young Thug get away with ratting. We let Gucci get away with ratting. We let Gunna come back after ratting. This generation doesn't care. So Drake is still gonna be able to prosper, be good. He's still gonna be able to be at the head of the table when it comes to algorithms and hip hop.
Oh man.
All right, listen, man. Go conclusion. Thank y'all for listening to Respect the Ghost. It was a lot in that, right?
Yeah.
This how you end the pod. Listen, man, we gonna keep this going. I think the live went real good. Maybe we'll do that again. Yeah. And then listen, go conclusion. There's only one Drake. I think what happens is we remove the pressure of being a Drake. We remove the pressure of like what Drake is creating, nobody else has created. Like he's literally in 3 genres right now, and does it well. We're not gonna say GOAT level singing and R&B, but well. We saying Jordan, right? So it's tough for Jay-Z to top his last 3. It's gonna be tough for even Kendrick. Like the battle, right, helped him.
Yeah.
Because now with the battle, I have subject matter and an engine to kind of direct, but it's tough being Kendrick.
Because that may hurt him on the next joint too. But
that's what I'm saying. It's not easy to be in their positions because they created their sound and they created them, and then you have somebody to say grow, and you be like, yo, I just took like 3, 4, 5 levels the last 5 hours. Y'all continue want more? Yeah. Like sometimes, like I'ma be honest, like especially our older artists, we just want what we already had, bro. So I mean, I think sometimes we expect too much from Drake. You understand? And then in this space,
maybe one on.
He tried to. I believe he tried to give us the best he could at the time, and he wasn't in the best headspace. He doesn't have all the celebrity homies he thought he had, and he probably went through some trauma, and he said dad was battling cancer around that time, so he had a lot of stuff going on, and I think he's still.
That's the only thing we give empathy for.
Yeah.
But that all that emotional stuff you said, my friends, and I'm going through
Nah,
stuff.
we
He
not
too
gonna
much
do
money to
that.
Go through stuff. Me and you going through stuff.
Bro,
With all that money, he ain't going through nothing.
We seen it though. We seen it through Pac. We seen it through. We seen it. We seen a cooler version of it through Jay. Jay was talking about Nas half of the blueprint too. He still had smoke for him, and he was making hit like it don't go away. It's like, yo, dude, really got that. Like it don't. You don't stop feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So salute Drake, man. Ultimately for me, right outside of the music, I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the history.
Yeah.
I'm excited that a hip hop artist might have $1 billion deal on the table.
Yeah.
I'm excited a hip hop artist had 3 albums. I'm excited hip hop is the talk, not Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a country singer. Not a rock band.
Yeah.
Not somebody doing something racist or like the talk is hip hop. And Drake, whether y'all want to admit it or not, my opinion is the last competitor we have.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want this smoke no more.
Yeah.
Nobody's going. Kendrick can say he the best. In my era, when I came up, you couldn't do that. Then you gonna get challenged.
Yeah.
There's nobody's gonna challenge. So I salute him for being a competitor, bro. I salute him for being a competitor. I salute him for leading the way, and he got to keep going. I want more from Cole. I want more from Kendrick.
Dope music.
We need that rather than just.
We got dope music.
Yeah.
Dope artists, bro.
And you know what's crazy? The thing about Drake is that we need to like just put the personal feelings about how we look at Aubrey aside. And just as what we're getting the music wise, it should be. You don't have to. My final thing I can say, you don't have to choose a side. You don't have to say I don't
be
like.
A fan of everybody.
You can like Drake and like Kendrick.
Yeah.
We're just here for the good music. We
That's
don't
it.
care who's what because we don't believe none of y'all anyway.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? We just want to
That's
hear
it.
good music. You know what I'm saying? Like. There's no way we can prove if Drake is what K-Dot say he is. We can't prove nothing about K-Dot's wife, none of that. We don't even care about that. We don't care. Honestly, we don't care if it's true or not. We just want to see how cleverly y'all talk about it in a song. That's because we're not investigators. We don't got time. We got our own lives. We just want to hear good music over good beats. And if you give us that, we're happy. And I'm not mad at what Drake gave us. And I want to see more prosperity for him, more prosperity for Kendrick.
And I want to say this too, real quick.
Okay,
man,
we got
before
him on
get out
here. Yeah.
Yo, people out there who listening, you know, those who ain't, whatever. What we need to stop doing on the internet is stop acting like the people that we listen to ain't a big deal. Like, I hate when people be like, oh, well, you know, ain't nobody know K-Dot before the battle. Ain't nobody know Drake. It's like, yo, fam, stop the madness, yo. Y'all gotta stop that because if you didn't know who they were, you wouldn't be comparing them every time the names come up.
He was on the Grammys. He was on the Grammys before.
But people be like, oh, well, ain't nobody know K-Dot before Drake. It's like, but this won't even about him and you brought his name up. Ain't nobody rock with Drake before the K-Dot stuff. Stop it, bro.
Listen,
like, we gotta stop
y'all
that,
gotta understand, you boys is just trolling. Like, that's for the likes. That's for the
You ain't getting no money off of that.
That's the shock value. They might get a little $10, little lunch money. But listen, man, it's like a 2-hour episode. Respect the GOATs. Skizzle. Battle coming July. Y'all tap in with that. July 18th. I don't know if we can get tickets now, but be on the lookout for that. Follow him. Bare Naked Truth TV. The investigation is coming real soon. Season 2 is coming real soon. Check out season 1 right now on the GoatVerse TV app or his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. Goat Talk Live is coming very soon. We're shooting that next season. Incredible debates. Outside of hip hop, inside of hip hop, like this. We thank you for joining. Thank you for everybody joined the chat. Go for it.
I want to salute because this person, they took a lot of heat. They stood in the fire and they held their own. Salute the OVOP. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's all I want.
That's all I want.
10, man.
That's all I want, man. That's all I want. Look, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay tapped in. We might do this live again. We had a successful show. And listen, man, we'll see y'all next time with the hot takes, man. We out, man. Download that GoatVerse TV app if you're watching this on something else. If you already downloaded, we thank you. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.